called The Journey. When mama don't love you and daddy was never there, where does a boy find hope? What does he do when his course is a dimly lit tunnel of you ain't shit? Your daddy wasn't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Leaving him groping in the darkness, following the shadows of his father's footsteps, leading anywhere but where the hatred is. Suddenly, a wide expanse of bright, blinding light spotlights him, follows him, announces him wherever he goes. This kid has no social graces. Where would he get them? No examples of loving, caring interactions. He just knows that he can run that damn ball and people embrace him for it, giving him an emotional high that he's totally unprepared for. At first, shy, reticent, he hides his insecurities behind a broad chest and a cocky facade, but people seem to like it, so he adopts it as his public persona. Now, is it unreasonable that 50-year-old white men get so wrapped up in the antics of 19-year-old black males, will emotionally soar or crash depending upon the whims of a kid? Maybe, but that's what passions are all about. They touch something deep inside, ignite. She reluctantly gave in to her daddy's urgings. She said yes, she would tutor him, a decision that altered her lifeline. Jocks had never held any attraction for her, but something about his smile and the vulnerability he revealed only when they were alone endeared him to her. The man she came to know in the next 2 semesters was far different from the pompous butthead she had assumed to be. She grew to like him. Learned that he loved butterflies because they represented the path his life took, that someday he wanted to blossom and fly far away from his past. That this person, coming from a totally opposite background, had the same dream as she, touched him. They grew closer, cocooned themselves in a world that ignored the stares, the whispers, the disapproval, became lovers. He told her he loved her like Skittles because there was a rainbow of reasons why she coalesced into his heart like a pot of gold. She smiled at his silliness, knew at that moment that she would never love or be loved like this again, vowed to cling fiercely to this joy she'd found, no matter what anyone else said or felt. But she was John Boone's daughter. And no daughter of mine is going to embarrass me like that. What were you thinking, that I would approve? Honey, he's a jock, a dumb jock. What could you possibly see in him? Don't answer that. Oh, shit, baby, please listen to me. Don't ruin your life like this. He never thought he would experience this kind of joy. Football was fun. Learning that he loved to learn was fun, but learning that joining with another could be so emotional, that holding her hand or looking into her eyes could do things to his chest, was a pleasure beyond his imagination. They melded, became 2 sides of the same misconception. Even people who had first frowned at their union couldn't help but smile at them, knew they belonged together. But life can be so cruel. A rainy night, the screech of tires, surreal images floating into his brain as twin headlights crashed into his future, holding her, watching darkness drink the light from the eyes of the only person who ever truly mattered to him, unhinged his will. The headline stated facts. Projected first pick in the draft launches himself off 30-story roof, but he was finally tasting of the butterfly's domain, escaping the dark cocoon that life tried to stuff him back into. Spreading gossamer wings, he whispered into the wind, "Baby, I can fly."
My God.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah.